My name is Nasco. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for a food supplement company based in Kansas City, Kansas, and I give Expensify a 5-star rating. Prior to Expensify, we were using just Excel spreadsheets, making all kinds of entries with expenses and descriptions and amounts and dates and vendors. We were also using PDF documents and moving attachments with a bunch of emails going back and forth. We chose Expensify as we were looking for a solution to streamline our internal reporting process and also getting away from all the paper clutter. Eventually, you accumulate so much paper receipts that as they pile up on anybody's desk, it just makes everybody's work so much more elaborate. So we're looking for a solution that would help us streamline, keep records nice and clean and tidy, and also allow us to start moving records in a digital format. And this is how we came across Expensify, and we loved it from the very first go. Getting Expensify to go, it took a little bit as a personal experimentation. I created an account, logged in, started browsing the different options, figuring out all the details of categories, expense categories, making sure that um, we did a few test runs of expenses just to see how they get populated and reported. It took a little bit of getting used to the automatic smart scan feature after scanning a receipt and realizing that the option was actually left active. And for certain vendors, we wanted to manage manually the entries that allowed us to put in additional notes for the expenses and things like that. So after the initial testing and probing and poking around, our next step was fairly easy, um, literally running with a real life scenario of expense reports that were for a particular time frame. And it was a fairly easy to do that once we had experimented and tried all the different bits and pieces of the initial setup. I would strongly recommend for anyone to take their time and get get used to the app, both online from a web version or from a smartphone app. It takes a little bit of getting used to it, finding the places and working with all the customization options that exist. And that would be my top recommendation. Just learn as much as possible, dive into any of the help settings, and also search online for help if you don't understand how a feature of Expensify works.